right-clicking, you don't own the image.
You own the receipt of the image.
So
is that right?
all it is, it's a token, which is a kind of. There's only one of these tokens, but you don't own the image. You've got no rights to that image. If that
Are we thinking NFT is the same thing here?
Yes,
is it
yes.
like when people get paid to like on TikTok, or is that different?
No, that's something else.
No, that's something. Some other initial.
Right.
Where do I
So
get there? I was trying to check the stream, but it
yeah. So if
went-
you if you own the NFT for an
I've got
artwork,
my little NFT.
and that artwork gets used in commercially, and they have to pay the artist, you don't get any money.
We are live, by the way. Just
Oh, good.
Good. Hello.
do you know? I'll just Google it.
So it's just you own a digital asset, but you don't really own it, but you sort of do, but you don't.
It's like a stupid crypto thing.
It's money
People with
laundering.
too much money.
It's
Basically,
a Ponzi
it's
scheme.
wank.
It's money
That's what I'm
laundering.
saying.
Yeah. Yes.
Right, okay.
It's like
It's
all
like-
art. It's like all arts, all art galleries.
Is
and
it
art- and
like
art galleries.
timeshare was in the 90s?
Actually, Mike, that's a pretty
Sort of,
good.
yeah.
That's a pretty good.
Right. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Remember that.
I
That's how we ended up in Tenerife. My dad won a competition, and he had to go and sit through a timeshare seminar.
Oh
And
God.
You got a free holiday for attending the timeshare seminar,
Yeah.
and that was the holiday.
That doesn't make any commercial sense.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
My brothers won a holiday.
Rachel's in the
Hi.
house. Rachel's
Oh,
in the
hi,
house.
Rachel.
Hi, Rach.
When I went to Disney in Florida, there was a whole thing where
Were
they kept
you
pestering you.
sick on Mickey Mouse?
I was not.
Okay.
So you'll be sick
Mike,
on
are you
some
about to tell us
gods.
that you have been sick on?
I
Mickey
wish I
Mouse?
had been.
No,
Yeah, because if you
what I'm
had, that
doing
should have
is,
popped up on this podcast before.
the
Oh, yeah.
the Vatican thing, and I thought, well, should
Making
we
my way
throw it upon
around
me, then
Yeah.
like
Thank
down,
you,
walking
Rachel.
fast, faces past.
Thank you, Rachel. Because none of them have said it.
Oh,
We were waiting
Oh,
until the
yes, we
stream
did.
started.
yes, we
You
did.
ungrateful
Hold on.
turd.
Oh, oh.
Anyway,
Should we all log off?
No,
Yeah.
I'm going to do this.
Hurtful.
I'm going to be here the whole time. So this. I've
Why
got
are
a
you
book I could be
pretend-
reading. I'm gonna read my Alien roleplay book. Fuck you.
Oh, I thought it was going to be the Spoons of the Third Reich, Adam.
No, that's,
Are we all
that's,
reading books?
that's
Right,
genuinely
okay.
still by the piano. 'Cause it's not all the ticket upstairs.
One of the streams we should do is what the hell is in Hannah's boxes, because I've got no idea. And they've been here for like 7 years.
Wow.
Dave
What?
can't play.
What?
If I sit like this, I can't see him.
Is that a copy of Alice in Wonderland?
It is a copy of Alice in
Yeah,
Wonderland.
look at it.
But it's pop-up.
Oh.
I mean, you
There's-
can't do that and not show us.
And there's like
So,
there's
as a
like
pop-up,
little bits.
That's not
that,
popping
like,
up.
Ooh. Oh, but it's got
Giant
little
fancy.
tab things.
Got little tab things.
Tab things are the best
cool.
parts.
It
Oh, where's it go? I want to have a pop-up book of phobias.
So I've got this one, and then what?
I want to have a pop-up book of phobias.
Whoa.
Oh, spiders. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Ah, the fear that I'll be forever forgotten. Oh, it's gone.
How would you draw that?
It's just a hand that goes boo. Then it says underneath like an asterisk. Then I don't know who I'm sending this to. I can't remember your name, and
Yeah.
none of your
Hannah
family
who?
remember you. You have no legacy.
Cool. I'll be over here.
You are, and then in even smaller writing, you are but lost to time, like tears in rain.
Oh,
Oh,
There's a tiny little drawing of Rutger Hauer's face.
Yeah, there's a tiny drawing
Yeah.
of Rutger Hauer.
Yeah.
expat
Is anyone
Lou's
else having an existential crisis right now? Is it just me?
Yeah.
expat Lou's now following us. Thank you, expat Lou.
hey!
Breathe, Hannah.
We need a few more followers, and then we can get to 50.
Dave,
I
how
mean,
far are we
that's
off
how
the
maths
affiliate?
works.
42, I think.
All right, everyone who's ever watched this, both of you, can
Tell
you
your
get
friends.
Can you make?
can you get one friend?
No,
What-
can you make 4 sock accounts? 4 sock puppet accounts. And
I
we're
mean-
away, we're done.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, if we all make a different account,
I
we're
can't
only
be,
like,
I
two
can't be
off.
bothered.
well, shut up, Dave.
Whoa. Okay.
Nice to know how much the podcast means today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd be
Dave.
willing to make an account, Dave.
to be
Why
honest,
aren't
I
you?
Do you know how many
feel-
Twitter accounts I've got? Too many.
Oh my
I
god.
already feel
Oh.
sorry enough for. I already feel sorry enough for Hannah's password manager as it is.
I literally was like, God, I hope it's remembered my password on Twitch because I do not know it
Your
again.
password
and I'd have to
manager
do it
goes on
all again.
strike so often.
The password manager is my brain, and my brain goes on strike every 10 seconds.
Hold on,
Oh,
I'm
should we call up the
intrigued
pickets
here.
for it?
How many
What?
Twitter accounts do you have?
Oh, wait, loads.
Well,
Loads,
so
loads.
I've
I can't
got
remember if I've mentioned
8.
this on the podcast before, but I had one before the one I've got now, but I accidentally clicked on a link because someone said, "Hey, is this you?" and I ended up flogging weight loss pills to the National Theatre.
Oh.
Nice.
I should point out
you
that
got
we've
rid of
currently
that one.
got Point of Football in the chat, spamming the chat,
Hey!
spamming the chat with the
Why?
with the lyrics to
Wait,
what I
have got the thing on.
believe is Snooker Loopy. Is it
Oh,
Snooker
hang on.
Loopy?
Has he gone? Pop the red and screw back the yellow green.
Oh,
brown,
no, no,
blue,
no,
pink,
yeah.
black.
Yeah.
What? Why?
Um, can I
Tell you what,
just?
because
No, it's not.
Because
It's
it's-
not
No,
Big
it's
on
the
the
Big
moment.
Break theme tune.
Like I'm gonna
It's
know.
the Big Break theme
It's not
tune.
a sport if you can play it at a professional level while wearing trousers. We've had this
Dave,
discussion.
let's
Like-
not
I'm gonna
get
say
into
this,
this.
you know, like,
Karate.
rugby union.
Yeah.
Being
I
a
could play
goalkeeper.
tennis. I could play tennis whilst wearing trousers. I'm saying that now. And I will do it on stream if we need to.
That's next week. Sorted.
Okay, good.
In this,
Yes,
regardless of
Dave,
weather.
take back your
Regardless of
trousers.
weather.
Nonsense.
You call them a trouser nonce.
Can
Yeah,
can
I
I
don't
just
know where I was going with the sentence.
can I just
Yeah, Dave, you trouser nonce.
can I ask a
Oh,
question?
that's not what I said. I
Oh,
said
sorry.
What is going on? We've
Can
got
I-
Big Break in the chat. We've got trouser nonce.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask
Go
a
for it.
question?
No.
Right, the Scottish snooker open or something. Yeah,
Still,
he's been held in Llandudno.
yeah, that's weird. I don't.
Honest, what's going on, Adam?
Where's
Adam,
it
what's
being held,
going on?
sorry? Where's it being held?
The Scottish snooker
Llandudno.
open. He's been held in Llandudno.
Where the fuck's Llandudno?
Wales.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Llandudno's in Wales.
Llandudno's
Oh.
in Wales.
It's by McCuntley.
That was actually one of your better pronunciations of it then. It
Yeah.
wasn't good, but it was better. We're getting there. We're
Yeah.
grinding down at you.
You're
We're wearing
purposefully
you.
doing it. So,
We're wearing you down like my family wear me.
um,
Who can say
Right.
evermore?
Most okay, let's get this out. Most sports can be done with trousers, including, you're quite right, Rachel, swimming pool with your pajamas on, getting a brick from the bottom of the pool.
Yeah.
But I didn't say that. I said it's not a sport if you can play it wearing trousers at a professional level.
Rugby union.
Um,
Yeah.
Karate.
I've never
Judo.
seen.
I think you could play most sports in your trousers.
Rugby union this year, the RFU have let players wear trousers because of the prevalence of fake pitches.
What are they wearing? Are they
Also,
wearing
is
like a
straight
nice
on
pair of
knees,
Farrahs,
Their
are they?
trousers.
No, yeah, it's a
You
corduroy
didn't
slacks.
specify the kind of trouser. Are we talking an Adidas jogging bottom?
Well,
You
they-
know,
like,
that's
they wear,
quite
like,
a
lyrics.
comfortable.
Well, no, 'cause
that's
that's-
basically just
You
like
that's-
have never sounded so middle class than you
I,
did in that moment.
I, you know,
Adidas
I think that you need
jogging
to-
bottom.
jogging bottom. I did it on purpose, and
What Miranda Hart has just walked into the bunch.
Black ice.
I think that I don't know why shorts are the default anyway, because I guess
Yeah.
because you get warm when you're running about.
Yes.
I've never played sport. I don't know.
You've never played any sport.
I'm sorry.
I've played.
No.
netball
By
and
Dave's
rugby.
logic, you've never played sport at a professional level.
So I've never
Yeah.
played sport. Yeah.
90s goalkeepers.
Yes, I said
Idea.
that.
Yeah.
Gabble Karai.
David
From
Seaman
Crystal
loved a trouser.
Sorry.
David Seaman loved a trouser.
Sorry, I think Mike was choking then. What did you say?
Gabble Karai. The
He's definitely
Crystal
choking.
Palace. The
When you get
Crystal
started
Palace
for it.
goalie.
Yes.
He's Hungarian.
Look,
Back me up,
I
Adam.
didn't say it for you to like start
And
going in
he's
deep on
Hungarian,
it.
and he played in trousers.
If
Yeah,
if
but we're
you're
all
gonna
about the
co-
truth here, Dave. So
if
if
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
come
start
at me
spouting your
with-
nonsense, we're gonna correct you.
Yeah.
if you're gonna come
Yeah,
at
I don't
me
care if it's
with
birthday.
your facts,
Don't be
Birthday or no birthday?
Don't hide behind the fact that it's your birthday, because we all know it was yesterday anyway.
Also, highlight is played in trousers.
This is the
Highlight,
podcast
yeah.
equivalent of this is the podcast equivalent of DFS sale.
Rachel makes a good point about rugby shorts. Is that shorts are good at rugby because you can see the player's thighs.
Very true. Very true.
Why we insist Adama Traore plays in shorts for the Wolves as well.
If you had your way,
Hi.
he'd play in just a jockstrap and oil.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Back out there for a second.
Sorry, I just like went into a different universe. I'm back now. So what I was gonna say was
Do you
I
need-
can't remember.
do you need to clean up?
Something about rugby that I can't remember now. I'll think of it. It's fine.
We've officially started, by the way.
I was going to
Oh,
say
excellent.
7:37.
Yeah.
We
Nice.
started with the line of jock strap and oil, and I'm very aware I've got two cats scrapping behind me.
It's like UFC. We could do this as pay-per-view. Can you move out of the way, Steph? Let's have a look at them.
They've gone downstairs, I've heard them.
Oh, right, okay.
Running about.
Why are they so hateful towards each other?
They're not. Basically, because the Christmas tree's gone up, I've had to rearrange the cat's furniture. So, like the two hammocks that are in the living room, and because the one has moved into, funnily enough, not next to the radiator, the one by the cold window. Now they
Madness.
both want in that one,
Ah.
and it's not big enough for two cats. I have video proof it's not big enough for two cats.
Aww.
I will send you the video later. But
Aw.
there was a point where Jasper, who has been described by the by the vet as quite a chunky boy,
Stop body shaming him. He's a
Me
good
too, Jasper.
boy.
Me too.
Haven't we all?
Justice
fair-
for chunky boys.
she went, he's quite a chunky boy, and I went, everyone is in my house. she just went, yeah, okay.
I phoned the vets today. We'll get on to what we're doing in a bit. To book in like Ripley's
We have
boosters.
to have half an hour of banter.
Oh. They're asking you there with their eyes. They're
All
asking you
their
to leave.
faces.
They're asking you
But
to just
it's
close
more-
the door.
It's more Milo's face.
So indignant.
Get him off me. Get him off me now.
No, that's me. Looks like
Mother.
they're annoyed that you've walked in and ruined their fun. I phoned up to book Ripley's like boosters in today because there was a shortage due to Brexit of like cat stabbing medicine, vaccines. That's it.
It wasn't the vaccine, it's the needles.
They
Yeah.
never mentioned that, did they, on the side of the buzz?
It's why you
Oh,
struggled
Project
to get
Fear,
your pets
is it?
neutered during
Oh.
COVID. You couldn't get your pets neutered or have minor operations during lockdown because the oxygen tanks were being sent to hospitals instead.
Selfish bricks.
So yeah.
And I phoned up and went, okay, this is my address. What's the cat's name? Ripley. And I heard her go, oh.
She go.
is that Ripley Ripple the Void Unwin? I was like, yes. And she went, I have to read out the cat's full name to make sure, and I want you to know that everyone is looking at me in the office now. So thank you very much. Like, good. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Bye, bye, little baby.
I had to help Tormund catch a mouse today. I felt like we were in like a buddy cop film or something. Like, because the thing was, I fed him and he was just eating his biscuits, and then he suddenly ran like under the radiator, and I was like, oh no, this shit's on. Because we thought that he brought a mouse in last night, but then it just disappeared, and we were like, oh, he probably ate it. Turns out, no, it was just in the house. And so he was like looking around in this stuff, and I was like, my only option here really is to help him catch it, because then at least it's not in my house anymore. So I was like, that's the lesser of two evils. So it was in amongst these like bags and folders and stuff. So I was like, Tormund had got a bit fed up of it, and I was like, no, Tormund, come here. And he was like, what? And so I was like picking bags up, and he would jump into the gap and be like, where's the mouse? And I'm like, oh, it's not that one. I like pick this bag up, and he was like, got in there, got the mouse, and then like sort of ran off with it. And I was like, no, come back, you have to go outside with it, that's the whole point of this plan. And I managed to get him outside, and guys, the mouse lived.
Yay! And the mouse that did not die.
The mouse that did not die, because I got the Dreamies out, and Dreamies trumps mouse.
So you started this off by saying
that program with Annika Royce, where she was in the helicopter all the time.
Challenge Annika.
Challenge Annika.
Yeah.
No, Treasure Hunt.
Yeah. Oh, you don't remember Challenge Annika?
No.
Yes, Challenge Annika was what they did after they stopped Treasure Hunt, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't remember that either.
Yeah, it might have been like, because I was very young when it was on, so it was probably like a bit too much before your, because it was like,
I can
it was
barely
like early
remember.
90s, wasn't it?
Treasure Hunt was basically people
you
in the
are not like 50 years older than me.
Yeah,
No, but I'm like
you
like
always
3,
talk.
like I don't know, I can't remember how old you are, but
years
about
older
3
than
years.
me, I
Yeah. So like there's just, I was really young when it was on, so I think you would have been just a little bit too young to remember it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Treasure Hunt was basically people in the studio trying to solve puzzles.
They had like a big map, didn't
Yeah.
they? And like
and
loads
then
of dictionaries
Annika
and
Royce
pens.
was in a very, very tight all-in-one suit thing.
Like jumpsuit.
Yeah,
but-
and
okay,
and
what
there
was
was a
it- what was it
cameraman
about?
following her that always like followed her bum.
Yeah, he
everywhere.
basically just
But
focused on
they
her
were
arse.
trying to work out the puzzles that were linked to locations or coordinates on the map.
It was basically...
And then they sent Annika there. So Annika was like, quick, we've got to get to whatever that
It was
place
basically what we got you doing that once.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it called?
is. It was basically like that, geocaching.
Geocaching, that's it.
Except they weren't looking for little tiny canisters. There would be like a slightly embarrassed man standing there holding an envelope or something, wouldn't there? Like they'd be like,
And
like,
there weren't
quick,
4
out the
people
way,
on
I need to
internet
find the
trying to
next
get you to pick up a
clue.
dog bag.
yeah.
But you...
Annika never had to put up with that shit.
She never had to have a head in a hedge.
Yeah, she might have, but not that I remember.
So yeah, that was Treasure Hunt. I remember watching it as a kid and quite enjoying it. But
It was on for
Yeah,
7
I remember liking it,
years.
but I liked
7
puzzles.
years.
I only remember it from Challenge. Remember that?
Challenge TV. It was that, and what was it? What was the one where you had to run
Interceptor.
away?
Interceptor. Yeah.
Interceptor. And,
That was amazing.
And Fort Boyard and Takeshi's Castle, and it made up the
Yeah.
entire program.
Oh,
Do you remember that
Boy,
that
odd.
sort of happy fortnight where everyone discovered Takeshi's Castle at the same time? And that's all
Yeah.
anybody watched for a
what a
fortnight.
joy.
And then
What,
it was
like
like
1999?
something like that, wasn't
Probably,
it?
yeah.
I remember being in primary school
Tuesday
watching
afternoon.
Yeah. I remember it.
Does
well.
anybody-
how many have you
Does
seen? where people
anybody
have won?
remember
I saw someone win
Flash.
once.
Go on, Mike.
another program I remember watching? Fashanu FC. Basically, it was
Oh.
John Fashanu
With John
managing a
Fashanu,
Sunday managing a Sunday league football team, and every week there would be like a game on, and it would be like Fashanu FC against like some poor team that had been like clearly been told that they were on TV, so they like proper up for it. But it was like
Yeah,
a precursor.
I
to
bet all
every,
the
like,
players
fly
turned
on
up
the
for that
wall.
one. Fucking Sunday League.
every precursor to like a fly on the wall documentary. You get in you get in Netflix now, but it was on Bravo. That's how far it was going back.
You mentioning John Fashanu. I can't remember if it was Brass Eye or the Day to Day. Do you remember the John Fashanu sketch where he goes, John Fashanu, John Fashanu, John Fashanu? He's just showing him John Fashanu scoring. He's John Fashanu, John Fashanu, John Fashanu. That's John Fashanu.
Wasn't he on I'm a Celebrity?
I don't know.
And like,
I've never watched I'm a
sure it was
Celebrity.
him that was on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and they were like filming him in the forest, and like he like did like one press up and yelled 1,000. Like,
Did he, wait, is it John? He used to present Gladiators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Awooga.
Yeah. Oh,
Thanks for that, Steph.
No worries. I just wanted to set the tone.
Anyway.
7:46. What are we doing tonight, Dave?
7:46.
It's not me tonight. It's not me. I'm getting drunk.
Oh God.
Happy birthday to Mikey.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Mickey. Whose birthday is actually next, by the way?
That's a good question. Whose birthday is next?
Probably me.
I think
I'm in
it's
January.
Platt.
I know it's right. Yeah.
When's yours, Platts?
January the 19th, please.
Shall we plan for that now? During this session, we'll plan your birthday one. I think that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
what should we do?
No,
for my
let's
birthday?
do
Should
that.
we see what day of the week it's on?
the 19th of January is that. Ooh, that's a Wednesday.
Ooh, midweek. Hump day.
Midfuck.
Mm.
All right then, Dave. Because you've been mean to you. It's the Dave Pitt birthday special.
Yay!
Yay!
Even though his birthday was yesterday, just saying.
That's why it's sort of muted.
You did ask the question earlier, Steph. Have I got dressed up for the podcast? No, but I went out last night wearing this shirt, and I am not
Oh,
one.
so that's, yeah.
I am not one to
Classy.
iron a shirt and only use it once.
Yeah.
Big Dave,
You know what I mean?
Fully agree.
Ladies
Fully
and
agree.
gentlemen, ever the economical man.
Dave Pitt, ladies and gentlemen.
Dave Pete, ladies and gentlemen.
What are you drinking, Dave?
Dave, what
Hobgoblin Ruby at the moment.
Ooh,
Nice.
Ooh,
nice.
solid gold.
It was
So,
quite funny.
Solid Gold Legend.
Sunday
Legend,
morning,
yeah.
Sunday morning, I was already downstairs, and my beloved wife came downstairs and went, so, I've got to go to the shop. And I went, okay, you've forgotten the card, haven't you? And she went, yeah.
I was hoping you'd say she brought you a birthday Arctic roll, but like forget the card.
Oh, Arctic
Did you get a Colin the
roll.
Caterpillar?
No, so I've had some homemade cupcakes, which were very,
Fucking
very
point.
nice.
Okay.
Nice.
She also,
What flavour are we talking?
Yeah.
They're like sponge.
But like, what was on them? Like,
Yeah.
Icing.
Dave won't be auditioning for Bake Up anytime soon. What type of sponge was it, Dave? Just a basic vanilla?
was it like a vanilla or chocolate or like?
Vanilla.
Them's a bit of sponge.
Dave is genuinely confused by the
Was there
flavour
decoration
question.
on the cake?
Was what
Like,
sort of sponge?
what did it look like? Describe
Hang
it to
on.
us.
Cake!
Hang on, let's take it a step at a time. What colour was the case, Dave? Let's start from the outside in.
Right.
What colour was the?
I'm gonna get
Okay.
one. I'm gonna get one.
Yeah,
Okay,
that one. That one.
okay.
Okay, what we're going to need to do?
Right,
is
quick,
we need to-
quickly.
Angry, like that's quite a normal question. Like, what kind of cake did
What
you have?
cake did
Oh,
you get?
bloody no, it's bloody cake.
Mikey's
It looks
gone.
like a cake because it is a cake. It's cake shaped like a bloody cake hole.
Fairy flavoured, it's a fairy cake, mate.
Don't spit. Hannah, don't spit.
Oh.
Not on the internet, because someone will take
Come
it.
on, guys.
Here's a quick.
Can someone clip these last 2 minutes? That Dave gets confused. Cause the flavor.
Of there being two.
The concept of flavour.
It's just this poor little face. He was probably like.
It's 7:50 and we've already lost our minds, just so you know.
Get fucked.
Where is it?
What?
Where's the
Where is
cupcake?
it?
Right. You know when you make a cake at
He's
home.
eating them all.
No. You know when you make a cake at home and there's those cake containers that you put them in. Yeah.
Cases, yeah.
No, not the cases for the individual cake, like a big
The baking
plastic,
tray.
the big plastic tub
Oh,
you
like
put
a
it in.
storage box thing, yeah. Yeah,
Right.
like a Tupperware.
We've
yeah.
got one of them.
A cake tin.
No, it's
Can
like
you
a
not get in
storage.
it?
No. No, I can get in it.
Dave proof.
Believe me, I can get in it, right?
I couldn't get the lid off.
No. Poor.
I'm imagining this bear is like
No.
smashing against the tree.
Let me explain.
Hitting it with a rock.
like a panda trying to get
Just
into a
holding it.
watermelon.
You know the opening scene of 2001. It's very much like that.
So it's a Kit Kat,
Oh.
your obelisk. You're like
Yeah,
monolingus,
that's
you
sort
touching
of-
the extra
anyway.
powers.
Dave, all we want to know is what flavour fucking cake it was.
Right, we're getting there. So
Cake was.
I've just seen the clip name that Adam's just put up, which is Dave gets angry.
That
at the
was
concept of
Mike's
cake.
idea. That
Okay. Right. So plastic tub. You rotate it, take the top off, yeah?
Right, yeah.
And you have usually a big Victoria sponge that you've made.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the
Faye,
type of sponge! He named a type of sponge!
right, Faye,
What flavour cake it was?
Faye turned it upside down and basically
Madness.
has made it a bucket of cake.
Awesome.
Right, lovely.
Because it's
Yeah.
supposed to be that way round, isn't it? No, it's that way round.
Yeah.
So,
Still waiting on the flavour
I
of
have to
cake.
say, Dave, I'm extremely disappointed by that punchline. You gave me far
it
more of
wasn't
a
a- it
build
wasn't
than
a
it
punchline.
needed.
Oh,
Right.
They're quite wee and mini.
yeah, but
Okay.
they're
Bring it
nice.
closer.
They've
What's
got
on the
some
top?
chocolate chips on the top.
Oh, and maybe ice.
Right.
Lovely.
So
It's
back
vanilla
about 20
sponge.
minutes ago, when I said, "What kind of cake was it?" You could have gone.
Sponge.
It had chocolate chips on top of it.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
that's
a
not.
vanilla sponge.
That's
Is
not.
it a vanilla sponge, Dave?
It's
is
a
it-
vanilla
is it
sponge.
plain?
Is it a bit like having a 99 ice cream? If it is, that's vanilla.
That's how
It's
we
like-
remember what vanilla is, Dave. If it tastes like a 99.
Also, it's got
Please.
chocolate on it, so it's like a 99 with a flake.
You lot are fucking weird.
Oh,
Weird,
we're not.
weird.
We're not.
You forgot what the concept of cake was.
Says the man who got confused by the concept of flavour. What?
I feel like we found Dave in an ice block and we've melted him and he has no concept of what's happened since like his freezing.
I do
There's
feel
a
like that
pilot.
sometimes anyway. Look,
There's a
you're
pilot
all
on
taking the
ice cream.
Cake Dave.
no, you're taking the piss.
Flavour.
You're all
Happy
taking the piss.
birthday
Who's sitting
to
here?
Dave.
Who's sitting here with a bin of cakes?
I actually
Yes,
Me.
it's a bit of cake, Dave, but you don't appreciate it because you don't know what fucking flavour it is.
No.
Don't spit in the cake.
Tree's in there now, crying because I wish you just know what the flavour of it
Less saffron flavoured cakes. It costs so much money to get the herb, the spice, and the herbs.
I spent 3 fucking
Saffron and
hours.
truffle. It's just.
That sounds well nice, to be fair.
It does that actually? I did it as a joke. I might spend a lot of money and make some saffron and truffle cake.
Yeah.
Like
And
a
buy-
saffron
and buy-
bun like you have in Cornwall.
Ain't that
By
a
spend
plan?
money, I mean I'll steal it from a market.
And Dave's not allowed one because he won't appreciate it.
Right.
It's yellow in it. Yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
like you should get in primary school, mate, with like chocolate custard on it.
Oh, do you remember
Never.
sponge cake with icing and sprinkles that you used to
Yeah,
have
they were like
at
in a
school?
square
Fucking
shape.
Yeah.
slab
And
of
when
it.
you used to put the custard on it, all the icing used to melt, and then all the colours
Yeah.
would draw with it. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a science
those are the
experiment.
days. Yeah.
If I had money, I would open a restaurant that only serves school dinners.
You
Yeah.
quickly lose all your money, but it's a nice idea.
Probably.
Like when it comes in a little plastic tray with
That
like
cake.
Yes.
the little yellow trays,
And I'd
like
make you queue up for it.
a
And
shit bit
turkey
of pizza,
dinosaurs.
some soggy chips, and some sweet corn.
Potato smileys.
Yes.
No.
What I love about British food is that our tapas is just a plate of beige.
Yeah.
Like British cuisine is beige things you put in the oven until they're a little bit darker, and that's
I
how
love
we make
beige
food.
food.
It's just beige
Yeah.
made a bit
Our
beige.
tapas is
Amazing.
basically every finger buffet at every 50th wedding anniversary you've ever been to. Ever. Quiche, vol au vents, chicken legs. They're a bit,
Cheesecake.
they're a bit turned because
I never
Been there
trust
a
a
while.
vol au vent.
Sandwiches that have got curly corners.
yeah.
Can I just say, Dave? That's a thing I would never expect to come out of your mouth.
What was that?
You just went, I've never trusted a vol au vent.
Oh no, that's quite a Dave thing to say. to
I
be fair.
heard.
Is
that
it because
there's-
it's bourgeois?
No,
As
I
a, as
heard.
a
there's-
man who is so working class, it looks like it causes him pain. Like I'm gonna say, vol au vent's frightening.
He's so working class he doesn't believe that cake has flavours.
Yeah,
It's cake flavour, mate. What you
cake
talking about?
flavour.
Just some cake.
Look,
It's yellow cake flavour.
you lot have never really been around me when I eat. And if you did, you know full well that I operate on the principle of eat it now, taste it later. The problem
Wait,
is...
hang on. No, stop. Does your ass taste?
It has to, Adam. Because the thing
Just on
is,
the way out. Oh, we did enjoy
growing
that.
up in a true working class household, you had to eat it quick, otherwise the lord of the manor would come and steal it from you.
I've got two brothers, so it's a similar situation where I had to eat quick before it was taken.
Yeah, but
from
you're
me.
in a household of Tories. You just had to eat quick because they were selfish.
Yeah, that's true.
True, we can't argue there.
The jury's out for that one. Oh wait, now they're back in very quickly. Oh,
Should we
yep,
do,
yep.
should we do Poland?
Shall we do what we're going to do? Because we were going to do a thing. I seem to remember.
I mean, I'm. It's 5.2 as well. This. Oh yeah, Fee went to the shop to get me a card yesterday morning because she forgot.
Oh, yeah, that's where it began.
what
Yeah,
brought us to
that's where we were before that.
She
happened.
also
Okay, yeah,
bought me a bottle of Hobgoblin Ruby.
Aw.
nice.
Doom Bar. Oh yeah, bring it on,
Nice.
baby.
I love Doom
Fee
Bar.
was
And
the
then-
beer fairy this year.
You what? Say that again.
Fee was the beer fairy.
Fee was the because you were the beer fairy last year.
Yeah, because Steph
I
was the beer fairy.
And then she's done something which is not going to make me popular at work tomorrow. Because she bought a bottle of Nuki Brown.
Oh,
Ooh.
love a bottle of Nuki Brown.
Which means tomorrow Dave's going to have the Nuki Brown farts.
Well, I think it's only fair we'll have a big round of applause for Fee.
Oh,
Oh, mine are downstairs because Milo tried to eat them.
no.
I keep mine on my mic stand. I was doing a
Sounds
very...
like Ken masturbating.
I was doing a very, very important... I was doing a very important conference over the weekend and they were there all the time.
Stop it, Adam.
Okay.
You've ruined Tiny Hands forever.
No.
Oh.
No.
Also, how big is
Ew.
Ken?
Everyone.
Adam,
What?
ruining childhoods. Right, what are we doing? I'm not
What are we
emceeing this.
Right, you're not. But we were.
It's literally 8 o'clock.
We're
Kind of half
making
there
you
into the-
We were making you the lead character, so
Yeah, you're the main character.
yeah.
I don't want to be the main character.
No one does.
Right.
Hoisted
All right,
upon
then.
us.
Anyway, let's all carry on then if Dad doesn't want to be the main character.
Fine by me.
They don't want to do the whole. Yeah.
We'll talk about the amazing flavours we've eaten.
Right. Okay.
I
So
bet Dave thinks salt and pepper is a seasoning.
I did. You mean it's not? I thought it
Like-
was.
What do you season your chicken with, Dave?
tears.
Yeah.
Put tap water on it, like the calcium flavours really strong.
Council pop in it.
Council.
Right.
What do you
Actually,
season your chicken with? Council pop.
right now, what do I season my chicken with? Actually,
Yeah.
salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Wrap it in foil. Throw it in the oven. Chop down. It's lovely. Oh, and then I got Nando's sauce.
I went to the last time I went to Nando's.
Too early for me to again.
Last time I went to Nando's, we had.
Sorry, hold on,
Mike,
Mike.
are you okay?
No, I need to go.
What? Oh dear me, what's wrong, Mike?
I'm just laughing a lot.
So
Really
we're not
So
used.
anyway, because it's Dave's birthday.
I
Yes.
think this is a new
because-
record because we've gone. It's 8:01 and we still
We've
haven't.
gone
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a little
before
bit proud of
actually.
us. I'm also a little bit disappointed in all of us. Mostly proud. So yes, it's Dave's birthday.
It was
Yes.
Dave's birthday. It was just.
Wrong. Well, yes. Every
For the
day is
purposes
an
of
anniversary of
podcast.
something. Today's anniversary, the first day of you being properly washed and clean as a baby. But yeah, for the purposes, this is
My
your
life.
this is your birthday podcast, streamy, Twitch, whatever. Yay!
Yay.
Is that what it's going to? I wish we had room for that
Yeah.
at the title. Birthday
Dave's
podcast,
birthday,
streamy, whatever.
Twitch, whatever. Yeah. So we're gonna do what we did. We have like another poetry special where I've rolled a dice. I've got 4 names in order, and we're gonna go off and write poems about Dave. About how great Dave is, or how much we think his shirts must be smelly after 2 days. Anything along those sorts of
I
lines.
literally only
Uh,
wore it for 2 hours last night.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
It's fine.
I'm not judging
I'm
you.
on your side, Dave.
I've not been
I'm
outside
not
today.
gonna wash it after only wearing it for that amount of time.
Exactly.
I've not
What
been
do I
outside
look
today.
like? The washing
And
person?
no, not just that, Hannah. And you've ironed it.
Oh, I mean, I've never ironed a shirt in my life. So if I'd actually gone to the bother of doing that, I would wear it every day for a week.
Yeah, I last ironed a shirt. No.
I mean, I can iron a shirt, and I get kind of annoyed when people say that I can't because I'm a man. I can. It just takes a long time.
Yeah, it's difficult. There's
It is
lots of
difficult.
weird
Process.
tricks with ironing that like you don't get taught by anyone. You have to like work out. You're like, oh, so I have to do the cuffs in this way or whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I had a right game because of it being like short sleeved. You know, them sleeves took ages.
Like, where
And
do you
then,
put that bit
and
while you're
then
doing this
I
bit?
missed one bit on my back.
Aw.
That's always annoying.
So yeah,
So yes,
Go on then, Adam.
I'm keep trying, but a little bit of sick came up then, so I did a little sicky
Ooh.
burp.
lovely.
You
Lovely.
asked.
No.
You asked. And I'm
Mike's gone again.
We just lost
never-
a viewer the
I
second
never
you said that.
Sicky burps, not for me, not for me.
No, this is for me. This is for me.
Or they've gone off to get a friend.
Yeah.
Finally,
so.
finally, someone on Twitch talking about sicky burps. Adam, what are we doing?
Right, we're doing poems about Dave. I've got an order. The poem can be any
Can we
form.
just appreciate that Mike has got the hiccup?
Oh, you've all froze.
You
I
were
literally
rolled by the
can't- I can't.
dice.
Okay,
You
hold
rolled
on.
last.
You'd all froze then. I think the stream's still up though. We're okay. Let's go.
It's still going.
Oh, wish it wasn't.
Still got it on
The
here.
order. So
That's
number
good.
first, number the one,
Number
number
the one.
A, heading even enough. Is is drum roll, please. Hannah, there you go. I don't even need a drum roll.
I didn't
I'll
have
put that in.
time to drum roll.
So Hannah, you're writing tonight's first poem about
Okay,
Dave.
beautiful.
It can be in any form you want, except
Right,
the cross
good.
stick, because Stav's got that
Free
covered.
verse. Thanks.
Uh,
I'll be doing free verse. Thanks.
Don't do acrostic. I went, no.
So I think it's only 10 or 5 minutes we give them.
5, I think. is
5.
it?
I think because it's a special occasion, we'll do 2.5. We'll do 5. Don't worry. We'll do
It's taking that long
5.
to find a bit of paper. Oh my god.
Right, we
Have
get
a
a timer
look.
up.
Have a look in one of the box. No, don't look in one of the boxes behind you. That's going to
Timer.
be not next week's show. The show.
Add
the week after.
timer. 5. Are you ready? You ready? You ready?
No.
Oh, too late.
Oh God.
Let us know when you're ready, and I'll start.
Okay, I'm
timer.
ready. I'm ready.
All right, of course. Get your pen ready because I want you to have a maximum amount of
pencil.
time possible. 3,
Okay.
2, 1. Beep. Oh, and the timer's ticking. Look at it, tickety tick tick tick. It's tickety top. The time telling bitch. Look at it go.
I'm taking this off because I can't listen to you.
The time telling bitch.
Tickety ted. The time telling bitch.
Steph, you haven't got a right one yet.
I'm not writing. I'm writing something else.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you see-
Sir, Steph's cheating.
Whoa, I'm not sure.
Literally writing some notes for my
What?
bills that I paid. 'Cause
Sorry, Steph.
If
Are
you
we keeping you for something more important?
you are keeping me from my admin. I've just remembered something. I went, oh God, write it down.
What bill have you either not paid or paid twice or don't want to pay?
It's actually the loan to my father because you know how my car went. No, oh, cat bum.
Ripley would like to show you her anus for your birthday. Happy anus to you.
We're not all gonna do that, have we?
No, just me and Ripley.
That's okay.
Hannah's appropriate response then when she knows it or not. Just go,
And then weirdly,
mustache.
that would be fine. But if one of the ladies got a nipple out, oh no, Twitch would do.
I'm
Backflips.
fairly sure Twitch would like if I got my anus out on camera. Like,
But we're gonna find out. Adam.
Oh, hell.
You sounded
That
like
one.
a little Yorkshire old woman there. Oh!
Talking to that, Mikey, you sent rather a nice voice note to our group chat, didn't you, today?
Stop it, don't make me. You know when you read about people that get hiccups forever, I'm wondering, is this my time?
It is one of the great jokes in The Simpsons, isn't it? We're going to interview a man who's had hiccups for 17 years. Cut through a guy going,
On the wings
kill
of
me.
a crow.
to listen to Mikey's wonderful message he sent to the voice chat.
Oh,
Okay, here
No,
it
once
comes.
Dave's finished coughing up a lung.
oh.
On the wings of a crow.
On the wings of a crow.
You have to know the context.
No, I'm not sure. I don't think context is necessary.
Yeah, context is definitely not necessary. What I liked about that,
2
Mike,
times speed.
On the wings of
Ooh.
that is how it played when I first played it because it was on 2 times speed.
Oh,
Dear me, Mike, you all right
So,
there?
Dave, what did you do for your birthday?
I because I'd been doing this conference for 3 days beforehand, and then I had to finish the conference at 2:00 Saturday afternoon and dash over to Shrewsbury to do a poetry slam. I was absolutely knackered, so I've got to be honest. I spent quite a bit of it asleep,
Sounds
but I did.
great.
I did.
Sounds pretty
But I
great.
did have a massive bacon, sausage, and egg double-decker sandwich for my breakfast. Thank you, wifey.
Ooh.
Um,
I think that's impressive. Did you open a beer with it?
no.
Should have done.
No. I built a laptop for my daughter.
Ooh, happy birthday.
It was her birthday as well, you said.
Ah.
Oh,
Wait, Bremit, did you plan that? So it's like one less parcel to order? Ripley, what are you doing?
Me and my daughter share a birthday. My daughter was born on my 21st birthday.
Hey, that's symbolic as well. Just like this is the end of your childhood.
You should know this,
And-
Steph, because you did my 40th birthday party.
Yeah, but I wasn't there at your 21st, so how am I supposed to?
Because my 40th birthday party was also my daughter's 19th.
was that on the
I don't
cards?
remember that bit.
Did you get a special offer? Like on one side was the invite for yours, and the other side was the invite for your daughters.
Oh,
Or
God.
did you
I'll be
invite
honest,
everyone?
They do
I was
invites.
quite drunk at your birthday party.
We all were, yeah.
Do you reckon you could if you could get you and one other person could drink 10 pints of Guinness in 10 minutes?
Yeah.
You know what? If you'd have asked me that when I was like 25, I'd be like, yeah, I'll do that. Now I'd just be like, nah.
I reckon I could do it.
I had 2
I'm
pints.
not saying I'm. Pardon? Yeah, do you have two?
I had 2 pints of Guinness last night when I went out for a curry.
Ooh,
Mm.
That's an alarm. That means 5 minutes has gone.
Platts.
I don't know where I put my phone.
Platts.
Now
no,
it's
is that
probably now it's probably a good time to say that I think the hiccups have gone.
Woo!
For now, Mike. For now, Mike. Right, this is definitely a bottle opener.
horrendous 10 minutes.
So I had a change of heart halfway through, which is why the finished poem is quite short, because I'd started on a different one and then I realised I couldn't make it rhyme. So
Poems
Is that the one
don't
you
have to
called,
rhyme.
David
because I started writing a limerick.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then I thought,
limericks
this-
have to rhyme. Yeah.
This is a terrible idea. And so I just started writing free verse like I should have done from the beginning, because that's my speciality, is random words. Yeah. Yeah, as we know from previous poetry things.
You were the cheese.
You were the cheese.
It's forever my favourite thing you've ever said.
Yeah, literally, it's the best thing I've ever written in my life.
I am the cheese.
Arguably only bettered by the slight pause where the comma was. You were the cheese became you were the cheese.
Were the cheese. Yeah, just to make it very clear who the cheese is.
Genius.
Yeah. Are you ready for your poem?
Yes.
I hope you enjoy it.
That didn't sound very confident, did it? I've got to be honest.
Right. Let me just turn my heater down because it's very warm in here now.
This is all part of the poem. It's a performance poem.
Yeah. Okay.
Beat poem.
I don't know how I'm gonna say it. Okay.
This is amazing.
Right. Okay. This is good content.
I've got to
Okay.
be honest. I've heard words.
Hannah,
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm doing it.
just like
Okay.
to say, welcome to my life. This is me 2 minutes before I sent that voice note at me today.
I also
Genuinely
like- Go on.
genuinely had to breathe a bit before because I would just laugh.
Okay,
What do your family think? You're in your little room.
Oh, Dad thinks I'm ridiculous. It's like all I can hear is you giggling to the point where everyone calls it the giggle fest. It's not, oh, have you got your podcast tonight? Have you got the giggle fest?
That's
my
no,
God,
that's not a
brilliant.
bad thing. That's not a bad thing.
That's nice.
It is when everyone can hear you got hiccups.
Oh.
Hannah Platts.
Right. Okay. Prepare yourself.
It's my birthday. Poem.
Yeah.
Poem.
That was very
this-
Rick Mail of you.
I've got
Oh.
the first D ready in the acrostic.
There is-
D is for diva.
Oh, I thought it was Dave.
This is my tribute to you, Dave Pitt.
Thank you.
It goes like this. Who's this in that stylish flat hat? Is it a man who trades in rhyme? Who's this over here, speaking words in our ears that fit in stanzas some of the time. That's as far as I got.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna put the flat cap on. Flats, that was actually really good.
Thank you.
It's certainly the best poem we've heard tonight.
Thanks very much. Yeah.
My face hurts.
And because I started off with there once was a Brum man called Dave, and then I was like, oh shit.
It's not Birmingham.
Yeah, but Wolverhampton
what's it
doesn't
called?
fit.
What's that called, Hannah?
Who's this?
I mean, it was lovely.
Thanks.
And yeah, I mean, definitely the best poem we've heard so far today.
And it rhymed. I don't know if you noticed, but it rhymed.
Did you? Poems don't have to rhyme, Hannah.
Yeah.
Our ones do.
Who's going next, Adam? Who's got to follow
It is
that literary delectation?
Who's this?
Steph Loftus.
Do you want to try that again? Because I don't think that person's turned up tonight.
Okay, let me check my notes. Hannah.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the URL of that clip? Manly replete Wolverine, not.
Steph Loftus is next on the list.
No, slop.
Yeah.
Okay. See you in a bit.
Oh
See you in a
yeah,
bit.
you
Yeah,
got to write it
Bob.
first, haven't you? She's an English major. I mean, this is probably going to be amazing.
I hope so.
I'd like to believe it won't be shit. Oh, hang on, timer. About 30
I
seconds.
wonder if anyone has ever written an acrostic poem about cross stitch, and then they've used the rhyme an acrostic, cross stitch.
And across the stick.
I look like a proper grandad, don't I? Flat cap, Ben Sherman,
And a bottle of
Black
Drinking
Cap
Dunkel.
Doom Bar.
drinking brown ale.
Yeah, you do look like you should be in a Cornish pub or
Just need a
something.
beveled jug.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do like a handled jug. You know,
Same.
like them proper handle glasses.
Proper like.
I've got a ceramic tea cup that's a pint mug, and it's done
Ooh.
like one of the old fashioned handle
like a
glasses.
Stein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's even got the crown on the side to say it will hold a pint.
Oh, that's nice.
Because
quite
what's better than a pint of tea?
I mean, to me, that like in my world, that's fucking dangerous.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
With my,
No,
with
it's
my
not
inten-
accessibility friendly.
With my intention tremor, that is, I have to look, I would only have to look at that and my brain to go, fuck no, and just run out the door.
Yeah, it'd be like, no.
Cold drinks
I
all
can
the way
come back.
in
Run up
sport
top.
bottles. I'm telling you, there's nothing like it. Although really annoying in -2 temperature.
Yeah, yeah. I had quite a nice.
Well, you know,
Steph's face.
I'm thinking.
She's thinking, leave her alone.
Is that your thinking face, Steph?
I'm really struggling.
I had quite a nice like beveled like Stein one that I'd like stolen from a pub, but then when I was at uni, someone in my house had got these 2 bloody goldfish, and they'd gone back home, and one of them died. Well, didn't die, but like turned upside down, and we were like, oh shit. So I came into the kitchen, and our other housemate had scooped it out of its bowl into my Stein, and it was happy in there. It was like the water was wrong or something, and it was just happily swimming around it on the side. And I was like, I don't really fancy drinking out of it now. Now it's been a little goldfish house.
Chug it with the goldfish.
Just put me off. So I left it in the house when we moved out.
And I mean, that was terrible because you'd stole it anyway.
Yeah, so it was free anyway. Yeah. It was much like just fencing goods at that point, I suppose.
Fencing goods, like swords.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to make that joke.
Oh, sorry, Mikey.
Epes,
It's
really.
just a song with friends.
Oh, poo your face off, little Miss Epes. When I was props manager of a theatre company, I bought 2 epes and had them delivered to my house, and the Royal Mail guy went, like these 2 big boxes, and went, oh, but it's like a sword in there. I said, yes. Goodbye. Close the door. This clearly hungover, dishevelled student be like, I have taken delivery of my swords.
Yes, thank you. I've got my swords now. Thank you. Thanks.
Guten Abend.
I've got my swords.
So what else did you do on your birthday? Apart from,
Yeah, did you get anything nice?
I wanted to hold that as long as possible. But say that again. Sorry. What?
What did you do anything on your birthday?
No, we went for a curry at a Desi pub down the road. For people who don't know Desi pubs, it's basically curry and a pint in the same building. I mean, what can possibly be bad about that?
What did you have?
I had a chicken boona.
Oh, nice.
And a keema naan. It had so much flavour, the chicken boona.
Enthusiastic grandma.
Mike, fuck off.
Oh, no, Mike, fuck back on again. Fuck back on again, Mike.
No, Mike, no!
Fuck back on again.
No!
God, he's got all up at it's his birthday. Steph goes for 5 minutes and look what happens.
What's going on?
I don't know. I think Mike's leaving the
I
podcast.
think, Mike, explain yourself to Steph.
I just made a funny joke about naan bread.
Are you done yet, Steph?
Yes.
Ooh.
Under
How many more minutes
time.
have I got?
Bang on.
Oh.
I'll be honest, it just shows how terrible it is.
You're like done before time.
Yeah.
can
Let's,
Like when you finish an exam and you think,
Right,
I must have missed a question.
I should
Yeah.
point out, we did this poetry slam on Saturday night. And in a poetry slam, people have 3 minutes to deliver their poem. You only had 5 minutes to write the damn thing. I mean,
So
you know.
actually, quite an achievement.
Go on then, Steph. Sorry,
okay.
you got important email? Do you want...
You have no idea. Right, so true to form, I have stuck to. Don't do that, Hannah,
I'm getting ready for it.
because that significantly ups the expectation level. So, can I just ask you to severely lower your standards?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it smaller for you.
Okay. That's much better. So, true to form, I have gone with the age-old acrostic.
Nice.
Because that's all I am capable
Because you're really,
of.
really good at them. Yeah.
Right. And mine is titled, What is a Dave?
So we've had who?
Baby, don't hurt
Now
me.
we've got what?
Don't hurt me. No
What is a
more.
Dave?
What is Dave?
So whoever's going next needs to write how is a Dave, like just so
Or
we
why.
stick to things. Or why is a Dave? Okay.
Or when is a Dave?
When is a Dave?
Not
How?
a Dave. When he's a door.
Adam, fuck off.
Dave, stop sending people off the podcast. There'll only be you and me left.
We've only got 2 viewers as it is.
That was
I'm
my
not ready
plan
for
all
that.
along, Hannah.
Oh no.
Take
Right.
your stupid tiny hands.
Come back! Adam! We're listening to Steph's poem. Come back.
I mean, feel free to leave. It's fine.
Sorry,
Wait, I'm ready
sorry,
for it.
sorry, Steph. The gang
I'm
are getting
ready.
all crazy.
That's
I
my
don't
favourite
like
episode of How I
because
Met Your Mother.
what we've done essentially is upped the like climactic feel of it. So now everyone's like, "Oh, just waiting for the poem." It's really bad, right? So, what is a Dave? D is for Dave. Stop it! Stop it!
Yes, continue.
I'm gonna have to start again, right? Well, I can't look at Adam. So, right, D,
Oh,
go
carry
on,
Steph.
go
I was
on.
what made the poetry gig the other night. I went over to Leicester, and every time there's a mildly amusing line, I looked at Adam and thought, Christ, I'm going to end up going in a minute.
You
This
did, a
is what been on
whole,
the
you did a
podcast.
whole poem about your ass, and halfway through, you so nearly broke and started giggling. and you looked at me and went, oh.
I love it.
I think we're all distracting Steph from her performance. Sorry,
Yes,
Steph.
come on, Steph.
Right. D is for Dave,
Mm.
the legend Dave Pitt. I is for always saying it's a bit shit. V is for virtual. Right now, it's all that we've got. E is for everyone. Loves him a lot.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah!
I'll send you the room version later where I just call you a prick.
But that's just for me and you, time, Steph.
That's just for me and you, Tom. That's so creepy. Don't ever say that again.
It's only you can't click
Aw.
your fingers on these.
Oh,
Love you long
Ah.
time, Pitster.
Aww.
mwah.
Oh, don't do it back. It's weird.
Look, I maintained that. I always said nice things about you, Steph. When everyone
Despite whether
else,
they're true, I've always said nice things.
when
Despite what everyone else says.
yeah,
Yeah.
despite what everyone else says, Steph. I was always in your corner.
Contrary to all those rumours about
There
you
was
going
me,
around.
there
I.
was Rob Kemp, and that
Despite all those Facebook groups and WhatsApp, we were always on your side.
Yeah.
There were all puns on your name, like Steph Noctus.
Not us.
I had proper primary school flashback then. Oh.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Steph.
Sorry, what were you saying, Dave? You and Rob Kemp. You said Rob Kemp, and my ears went.
No. I mean, me and Rob Kemp were always very supportive of you and your comedy.
That's two of you.
I don't really pay much attention to everybody else.
Yeah, I wouldn't. None of it was positive.
I mean, for a man who obviously doesn't take notice of flavour, it's hardly surprising.
You're the anti-Guy Fieri. Because he's the Lord Mayor of Flavortown.
What
Yeah,
the
the
fuck
mayor
are
of
you talking
Flavortown.
about?
Guy Fieri, the mayor of Flavortown.
Yeah.
He'll take you all the way to Flavortown.
Yeah. He's the human version of Smash Mouth All-Star.
I'm 49 years old.
Yeah.
So who's going next, Adam?
It's me!
Yay!
Yay.
Shall I put a timer on for you?
I can still do it. Sure.
No,
Well, it just
you
feels
put a
right.
timer on Hannah because he'll put one on for himself for 6 minutes.
Yeah, we're not
I'd
having
do
you steal
30
it. Steal the
35
fun.
minutes more like. I need all the help I
Like,
can
Adam's been
get.
gone a long
Adam,
time.
have you ever written a poem before?
I have only written limericks for this, which I shall continue to do today.
Woohoo!
Sweet.
Because poetry involves thoughts, and limericks involves a rhyming dictionary, and that's one less than thoughts.
Mm. Pew, 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 pew,
What you
pew.
could always do is use a rhyming dictionary, but think about the words that it's suggesting.
Or not. I won't use a rhyming dictionary. What I'll use is my natural wit.
Oh God,
with-
we're fucked.
Well, yeah, I'll use a rhyming dictionary.
There's one online if you just.
I'll go to, yeah.
Tell me when you're ready, and I'll press.
I'll go
start.
to I'll go to the Brian Adams School of Writing and just like write lots of things that end in ooh.
Ooh.
Right, fuck it. Let's write
Okay,
this man a poem.
3, 2, 1, go.
Whoop!
Sweet.
Oh, he looks really weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
That.
That was really
What
loud.
is going on with that? What is going on with that hairstyle?
Well, it's just where your earphones push it in. Mine does it as well when I take these off.
I mean, it's
Like,
like
I don't know why, but I was shocked by the shape of Adam's head then. And there's nothing wrong with it.
It's like, you
I
know,
just saw
It's
the
because we
shape
always
and went,
always
"That's
see
not right."
each other with headphones on. Like we haven't seen
Yeah,
each
yeah.
other in real life for like 2 years.
Yeah, the next time I see you all, you're all gonna just have to wear your headphones just so I
Yeah.
understand who you are.
Yeah.
shall I wear my
Consider
flat
that.
cap?
Yes,
At this
please.
rate, we're aiming for at least 2045. So, see you
Woohoo!
then.
I will be 55.
I don't want to do that maths. Not because I'm worried about being old, but because I literally can't do maths in my head.
No,
Just
like,
it was Adam's side part, and then he's just got a kind of village doctor air about him.
Yeah, all that.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like
I
Darling
mean,
Buds of May.
I've got
Like
to
all
be.
creatures great and small.
If I had a distended testicle, I'd feel confident if he was in the room.
Just thought we'd let that one sit.
I'm glad he didn't hear that to then clip it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's definitely.
I'm gonna cut my headphones up. No. I'm not putting it back in until you apologise.
Oh god.
Technically, it was a compliment.
Yeah. I think it's the jumper and shirt that gives you like a country doctor feel.
Mm. Do you think he's
So-
writing the poem, or do you think he's listening to us? I think he's pretending to write the poem and he's listening to us.
Yeah.
I think he wrote it 3 days ago and now he's just like
Yeah.
vamping.
I don't know. Adam. He didn't look.
Yeah, he's practiced that. We need to say something that would automatically
Yeah.
trigger him.
So, Dr. Unwin, I've got a distended testicle.
Stop it, Adam. No.
Adam, we've signed you. We signed you up to the Robbie Savage Appreciation Society.
He's put the headphones in, he's worried.
No, I put them back on because I realised I wouldn't know when the end was.
We'll
Oh.
let you know. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
Take the headphones
Yeah, I
off.
know, but
Text
you
me.
you'd have not been able to because my headphones were wrapped around my thigh, which
We'd
meant
wave
I
at
could feel,
you.
I could feel your voices, which was very weird.
No.
Um,
We'd wave at you, Adam. It's
Have you
okay.
got your phone?
I'm tempted to say no, just because it'd be funny, but
Okay.
I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Take your headphones off, Adam. We'll wave at
Why?
you.
Now I'm worried. No, I can't watch this. Let me just give me the timestamp. Cool.
You've got 1 minute 50 remaining.
I mean, I'm in this deep. I don't give a shit anymore.
Go on.
Oh, look at him. He looks
Did
like
you
he's
get anything-
concentrating. Did I get
Right.
Happy
anything?
birthday,
shit.
Dave.
I got some money.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
right. So, me and my wife have got this thing about birthday and Christmas presents. So, yeah, my wife has had her Christmas present already, which was her smartwatch. She wanted a smartwatch. I got her a smartwatch. I'm a nice husband. What do you want, Fee? I want a smartwatch. Oh, pick a smartwatch. I'll buy you a smartwatch.
There you go.
Right, yeah.
Nice.
And she had that in August. Now,
Right.
that's nowhere near Christmas, but that's
No.
kind of what we do. So she was like, you know, budget for birthday and Christmas. What do you want, Dave? And I went, oh.
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 So I got the USB interface and a nice microphone.
I feel like Adam's laughing at his own poem.
You've got 30 seconds.
No,
left.
I was laughing because
You were
the
making a
headphones-
face.
The headphones squished my cheeks so I look
It
like
was
a hamster.
I could just see you looking at yourself going,
You know me too well.
mhm. You got 10 seconds.
Good.
5 seconds. Time up, Adam.
Do you know all poems are made up of just 26 letters? There's a chance if I just throw some down randomly on a page, it'll make art.
Yeah.
Go on, Adam, go on.
Okay. Well, it's called Yam Dive Pit.
I'm already on board.
I thought I'd answer the question. Who is Dave Pitt?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yam Dive Pit.
Damn die pit.
They're not like sister pieces,
Mm.
but I just didn't like the fact the question wasn't answered.
I ran out of time, but yeah.
Sorry, is
When
this a
you ready?
dramatic pause? I mean,
We're ready.
No, I'm trying to remember what the first word is that I wrote down. 'Cause
sorry, right. Now look,
My
I
writing's
know
not-
I've got a bit more experience in performance poetry than you have, but the first word tends to be the one that's first on the page.
Right, yeah, I've got
Oh.
that. I understand the point you're making, but I could be a doctor. My writing is so bad. That's all.
Now
That's all you
it's
need to
funny
be a
you should
doctor.
say that, Doctor.
No,
Because
don't tell him.
What? No, hang on. What?
No,
I
it's
can
best
just
if
watch
you
it.
don't know.
I can just watch
Yes,
it back later.
It's
Yeah, but you
best if
can't
don't know.
immediately
Oh my
chastise
god, I've just got that reference.
But if Dave ever comes towards you and he looks
Oh.
like he's fiddling with the fly on his jeans, run now.
I was gonna say, does Dave think this arse poke? So in a year's time, you're gonna start getting like doctor's finger in your butt, aren't you? Just to check it's all right.
oh, I'm absolutely hurtling towards the day when I'm going to have another.
I'm
Hurtling. It's you know what I mean. On a long enough timeline, guys, we're going to have another man's finger up our arse. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Which is
What do you mean it's gonna?
which is what I always say when I get caught practicing.
So, a delightful poem
Yam Dave.
written by Adam Marcus Unwin for the delectation of the podcast,
Yam
if you will.
Yam Dave Pete. A collector of film arts and books who spends his life thinking of hooks. His life could be shiter because he's a proper good writer. Shame he serves some fairly wank looks. I'm bad at writing things prosely, and deep love poems make me feel. And deep love poems.
Sorry, go back. That's. Oh God, I'm definitely stealing that line.
I'm bad at writing things prosely. I'm bad at writing things prosely, and deep love poems make me feel nosely. I'll keep it short and sweet from your head to your feet. Yam Dave Pete,
could've at
poet
least-
laureate of Mosley.
Oh God, do that. Sorry, I missed the middle two lines. Do that one again.
Adam, you could have only said nosebleed. That would have
you're
made
right.
more sense than nosebleed.
Assonance.
Assonance, that's right. But I'm bad at writing things prosely, and deep love poems make me feel nosely. I'll keep it short and sweet from your head to your feet. Your Yam Dave Pete, poet laureate of Mosley.
Brilliant. You got to clip that now, Adam.
I can't. It's been too long, I think. Yam Dave Pete. There you go.
Damn Dave.
You know what that means, don't you, Mike?
What?
No.
Well,
Way.
for my one, I'm gonna have to turn my sound down on my earphones because I don't trust myself with the old lot of rubbish on it with low goals. And,
Yeah, I think that's very sensible.
Also,
Oh,
Mike, you've got to open
I'll take-
Microsoft Word.
It's already open.
Hold on,
It
Mike.
has been so-
I don't think it is open because it's not lighting up your face.
Well,
You've
no,
just got to switch
it's
tabs.
loaded. I've got it in another window, Dave.
Go on, Mike.
Like,
Go on, Mike. Mike,
that's
move to the other window, Mike. Let's see the lighting change.
I've turned it down. I've no idea what you're saying.
Move to the other window, Mike. Let's see the lighting change.
Hang on. We're about to.
You could have.
Come on, Mike.
Hey!
Are you using Microsoft Word, Mike? No. I'm looking at porn.
Leave him alone. He's got to write a poem.
He can't hear us.
The URL for my poem is amazing. It is Headstrong Plump Carrot Attack.
Right.
That should be the title. Very impressed. Well
Headstrong
done.
plump carrot.
You're all very talented, you know. I knew it was a good idea getting you lot on board. When I pitched the idea to Neil at the arena, he says, "I see what you've done there. You've just surrounded yourself with really talented people." I went, "Yeah, that's exactly what I've done. Put yourself in the room with the smart people. You look smart." That's how it works. Are you all right, Adam? You seem to have zoned out a bit.
Oh, I was doing the snippity
All right.
snippity
And-
Rooney.
Steph, do you want to go and do some work emails? Would it
No,
make...
it's got.
Also, I'm not gonna. I was also a little zoned out because that was genuinely tiring to write. I had to think of some. I'm trying to think of fucking rhymes that fucking Mosley.
Yeah, I tried to rhyme Dave and got stuck and was like, oh no, I can't rhyme anything.
Shave.
I was
I had
like,
to go with his surname.
pave. Grave, like no.
Morbid.
Yeah.
Naive.
We
No.
we should have brought our
Naive.
favourite.
Did anyone start a
Naive.
timer, by the way?
No. I'll do it now.
Should we just leave him?
I've done it.
20 minutes.
No,
Um,
I'd say if we've had two. We've had 2 minutes.
We should have brought our favourite Dave stories with us as part of the bants.
Oh, mine's fucking easy.
Yeah.
It's Dave just drunk at the arena going, "You're great."
I can picture it so clearly.
That's it, and like him being like, "Great man," and and I think the top 5 are filled with every time Dave's cried at 1448 that I've seen
Aw.
personally.
I do a lot of crying at 14:48.
I do. Yeah, it's just
It was
every time.
grammatically correct.
Every time anything nice happens, Dave shows his heart on his sleeve.
Yes, even though I've only got short sleeves.
He has a habit of taking off his shirt.
Wears his heart on his short sleeve.
It's
But,
been 1 week since you looked at me.
but yes, I it's very easy to make me cry. It's very much like shooting fish in a barrel.
Just kicking the balls.
I didn't cry at this 1448. I did have to have a little lie on the floor.
Yes, you did. You cried when we clapped you specifically.
Oh yeah, I did. I did a little cry. Yeah.
I'm like you 100% a little weedy.
My favourite Dave memory is
Oh God,
When-
I'm dreading this.
no. I mean, we've had many car journeys together where, like, you've like told me some things, and I have never been the same again. Like, so, like,
It was
obviously-
because we knew some of the same people.
yeah, because when I was at school, Dave was the IT technician at that school.
I
So
don't remember
regularly-
Steph at the school at all.
I remember you because regularly you used to yell at me because I'd forgotten my password. I used to go in and be like, "Sir, I've forgotten my password to my computer," and he'd be like, "Again!" I'm sorry. But my favourite memory of you was when I was working in this job and you turned up to do some IT training, and we hadn't seen each other for years.
We hadn't.
And this is what sparked all this because you were like, I have an idea and I'd like you to. It was like when Nick Fury like assembles the Avengers. It was great.
Yeah.
Like, and so like I remember them coming in and going because like obviously you were using your professional name, not this name, and so they were going, oh, this guy's coming in to do some IT training, and I was like, oh yeah. And then I was sat at the front and I looked so bored. Like I was like proper like I don't want to be here. I really don't want to be here. And then you walked through the room and we both looked at each other and went like in front of everyone. And then because of that, every time there was an answer, you picked on me.
Can I also
like,
point
I
out
know this.
at that session, she hugged me as well.
I did.
Oh,
Oh.
whoa.
So you know when she
Who the
said,
fuck are you?
she came over and and you gave me a hug. I didn't come
Oh, I
over
just
and
missed your face, Dave.
pressure you into a hug, did I? I
No,
didn't
you
come over.
didn't. No, you didn't.
And, I didn't do that.
I will hug people every so often. I just don't like these people who just want to hug me all the time. Leave me alone. I'm perfectly capable of standing on my own 2 feet. I do not need to be held.
Are you?
It depends on the consumption levels of alcohol, Adam.
There we go.
because she was at work when I turned up. She was off her face.
Yeah.
It was.
That is a joke.
It was the first time we'd seen each other in years.
Yeah.
And then you told me some things about people that I never knew. Which is
Yeah.
not, which is
Yeah,
not
we
for the
did.
stream.
Which is happened as me.
Boom.
Oh, I think I know
Yes,
what you're talking
we'll
about. Yeah.
talk about that off stream.
That's not for the stream.
How long's Mikey got away?
And that was actually a bit of
45
a
seconds.
turning point for me, Steph, because I realised that I never knew any of this stuff was going on. So there was this entire world. Like, I'm in a room with some people and shit's going on, and I've got no idea that shit's going on. I'm obviously that self-centered. I'm just like,
I didn't want to say it, but like.
We've got a favourite Dave memory in the chat from our good friend
what is it?
H,
What is
which is when Dave nearly took my head off launching a hug at me after my play at 1448.
it was a particularly amazing play. I've got a thing about anything to do with dementia, because I think dementia is really cruel. But it's also
cruel. Sorry.
it's very odd because the person it affects doesn't get affected, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, they don't know it's
yeah.
sort of happening.
Okay, yeah.
And H had done this absolutely beautiful play for 1448 about dementia, and the actors were superb. It had been brilliantly directed. The script was amazing. And I was just in floods of tears at the end, and yes, launched myself at her. I think she flew across about 4 different seats. It was like a rugby tackle.
It sounds amazing. Also, Rachel, I do remember our cry at the June 1448. It was the 1448 when we first got back together, and we were just standing there and spontaneously started to weep because we were so happy to be around people. We're like, I don't know why I'm crying. I don't know either. So that was beautiful. Mike, it's time. Mike.
You know he can't see you because
he's got
Word
Word
document.
I'm back.
Mike.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Incidentally, my favourite Dave memory is Fantasy Gobos.
Oh,
Remember
Fancy
that?
Gobos.
Fantasy
Yeah.
Gobos.
Fancy Gobos.
So,
they ended up using it as the
I
band
don't-
name.
I don't know where it came from.
No,
but,
Funky Gobos. Funky.
No, I think it was Fantasy.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go with you on that one.
Gobos.com.
So,
Funky Gobos.
so who was there? Me, Dave, Neil,
Tom Alsop,
John McLean,
Johnny McLean,
Tom Alsop.
Stuart Reid.
Yeah.
I've got.
It's always true, isn't it?
Hold on. I've got
We-
the photo for Sia.
We'd all agreed that sounded quite the name for a glam rock band. And so for that,
So I don't know how this is going to come out, but the picture's in the top right. So Johnny
God.
McLean,
Aw.
Beamsy, me, Mike. Let me move my mic out of the way.
It's weird. I'd
Tom
only known
Allsop,
you all.
Stuart
from-
Reid, Neil.
I'd
Oh,
only
that's so
known
nice.
everyone.
That's my
for
1448
48 hours
collage.
at that point. That
That's
was
so
my first
nice.
festival, and it was
1448,
the
just that good.
It was a real baptism of fire, and I sort of think that photograph was the time when I sort of knew it'd be all right.
Mikey, I know what you're
Yeah.
like. Have you written a poem about like ducks or something different just because you can?
No, I haven't. This one is very much in the Dave Pitt wheelhouse,
Oh,
as in it's a poem about Dave. Not to say that Dave is so self-centered. He only writes poems about himself, but to some extent, don't we all?
don't we all?
Yeah, you know.
I don't.
So anyway, this poem is called I've written you a couplet, or as I prefer to call them, rhyming criplets. It's me. So anyway,
I'm already on board.
this one is called why is Dave Pitt?
Why is it?
Oh,
Why is Dave Pitt?
Wait,
Before
Internet.
Mike starts, does he not look like a Tim Burton character with that shine on his face?
Mm.
Mike.
Girls and boys of every age.
Internet sometimes makes us look a tit, but we all feel better when Dave says we start in a bit.
Oh.
It's not just dick jokes.
It's just mostly, it's just mostly dick jokes.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, Mike. It's not about bins.
It's not about bins.
it's not.
not
Said that as well. He did the bin poem in Leicester.
Did he say it's not about bins?
Yes, he did.
Not about bins.
I included some audience participation where I went, was it not about Adam and Win? And was expecting the classic Adam and Win response, which was that, what I got just then. But actually, in reality, what I got was bins. I was tempted to go back and make it do it again.
So, Micah, you did this gig. You did this gig last week, and you did a poem about your own arse.
You did that just as he was taking a sip of water. That was so mean.
So, Mike, could you maybe perform that poem about your arse?
Look what you've done. Look what you've done, Dave.
Stage hands! Stage hands!
You nearly drowned there.
Hey! I hate this so much.
Basically, I've just waterboarded him.
Just let him
You're
be a
mean.
minute.
You're mean and
Yeah.
cruel. Good again.
The answer is no, but I will WhatsApp it to the group
Yes, please.
once
Yes,
we
please.
finish.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah, but no, it'll happen, just not on the line.
Quite
Because,
literally the most
Exhibit
gorgeous thing
A-
I've ever written.
You good, Adam?
It was just, it's as far as poems go, it was the best one I've ever heard.
Oh, thanks,
Mike's or
Adam.
yours?
Mike's poem
Well,
about his ass.
Oh,
It was just.
I mean, have you heard
Revolutionary.
Falafel by Harry Baker?
Did he do it about your ass?
No,
Don't
but
give a
it's
shit.
a play on. It translates from German to falafel spoon, and the whole poem is basically about a spoon that you eat falafel with, and it's like a play on words. Anyway, I'll also send that to the chat.
Yes,
Please
please.
do. I would
yes.
like to see that a lot.
I don't really do it justice, but I think I enjoy that poem. I can't believe this is online. What the fuck? Like,
Well,
yeah.
you know what?
I love that that's become your catchphrase now, Mikey.
This has been lovely but uncomfortable.
Happy birthday.
Uncomfortable.
to you. Happy birthday.
No, don't.
Happy birthday, Dave.
can you hear
We had
that?
to do that in one of the 4048
Oh,
plays.
I'll-
So rare as
I
well.
press my horn as like a.
Oh!
Yay!
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
tired.
Despite people thinking I am some sort of narcissist, I do feel really uncomfortable when people are nice about me.
You all want us to write a poem now where we call you a dickhead? Will that make it better?
I bet you I need long for that, will you, Steph?
Give me 2.5 minutes.
Okay, let's end on that. Give her 2.5
No,
minutes.
no, no.
2.5 minutes of just angst towards Dave.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, good. Rachel's
think-
clipped the weird happy birthday song. Saved for posterity for all time.
Dave, can you
I
give
love
us? Can you, in 2.5 minutes, do you reckon you can write a summation of your 49 years on Earth?
Or can you?
I reckon I could
I
give
thought you were
that a
going to
go.
say a
Yeah.
poem about us.
Oh, I don't think he gives a shit about us.
I think we're just a vehicle for world domination.
Yeah, to be
Although,
honest,
to be fair,
that's-
he's already
what I'm
he's already associate artist at Arena, which what more could you want?
Okay, give me 2.5 minutes.
Okay.
Go. Yep, on it.
He's just
he
gonna
is-
write fuck in
Sorry,
big
I 45
letters.
seconds.
I bet he goes. It's shit.
It's a bit shit.
It's a bit shit.
Or drops a seed on
I really wanted to call it "Tell Me What's Your Flavour" because I don't know.
It's gonna be.
Because I don't know.
It's gonna be 150 seconds of like poignant performance, and then at the end he goes, "And you guys are fucking wankers."
I'm never gonna
Uh.
let him forget that. Never.
Do you think he's
You know what?
writing
The
his
next
resignation letter from the
1448.
podcast?
Yes.
The next 1448, you need to do one of you needs to do a play all about flavour, and he's got to be the main character in it.
There's a character who just eats like every different kind of cake and has to describe
Yeah.
the flavor profile of each one.
Yeah.
I'm willing to
Yeah.
do that.
I'm willing to do it
Just
as well.
I'm willing to commit to the bit. I'm just saying.
Yellow eyes.
I'd be like, the character is about how tall do you reckon Dave is? Like 5'9"?
5'10".
5'10"? I'll be like, the character's 5'10", from a particular like suburb of Wolverhampton.
Done.
Oh, he's done.
Oh, he's done that early.
You don't like that being said about you on the internet, really. Dave's arrived early.
A summation of my 49 years and 1 day on this earth.
Wait, I need to get
Okay.
ready to listen to poetry.
Yeah. If you click your
No, I'm ready.
fingers, at the end, I will hunt you down and beat you. To
I
death.
literally can't.
Look at this.
A summation of my 49 years and 1 day on this earth. An endless streaming funnel of cunts, occasionally punctuated. Do you mind?
Sorry. I was just thinking about something funny that someone said earlier. It wasn't laughing at.
I'm pouring my heart and soul out here. I don't want you giggling all over it.
I'm ready to listen.
My God, it's giving me the hiccups again.
Fucking behave.
Please finish after this.
An endless streaming funnel of cunts, occasionally punctuated with the strawberry sputum of a Monday night.
You are in the
How
bit.
do you- Oh, I see. So you can
So
have
lovely.
a flavour to a night, but not to a cake. I see how it is. It's fine that Monday night's a strawberry, but the fucking cake is a mystery.
Fucking beautiful.
You know what? The cake tastes like Mondays.
Tell me why.
It's like Mondays.
Dave, I won the bet because I reckoned you'd drop the C bomb in there.
Yeah, and it was right in there. Yeah, it's just like Bowser, like, yeah.
So when you watch this back, as you say it the first time, I go.
My hypothesis is that you were just going to write fucking like 3-inch letters on them and then hold it up.
It was more poetic than that, I think you'll agree.
It was very poetic. Yeah.
Oh. Can we please end the stream? I can't do another round.
We should have that as a
Oh.
ringtone, shouldn't we? A downloadable ringtone that you have to pay a £5 to buy, and it's just Mikey going.
I think we should end the stream. Like,
It's that, or can we get one of you that's going a funnel of cunts?
then
you're-
this funnel of cunts.
You're in a fancy work meeting, and yeah, over here you can see the stats for an endless funnel of cunts. That's sorry, that's my mum. The URL for that one is blinding cryptic poultry TB cheese.
Ooh.
TV cheese pull, actually.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Apologis.
No,
TB.
that was lovely. Thank you, folks.
I never said my favourite Dave memory, but I think we all know it, which is when Dave lent me his socks. Or like the
Great
day
day.
that we met.
To
That
be
will
fair,
always be my favourite
I think
Dave
it was 2 days after we met,
Yeah, it was the second day. It was the second day.
and we were sharing socks.
Yeah.
You two know how to move quickly in a relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. Saved me. It saved me. I was out on the pavement in bare feet
Aw.
because of a fire alarm.
Many fire alarms.
Many, many fire alarms.
What she
Many
doesn't
fire
know
alarms.
is I always carry lots of spare pairs of socks around, and I know how to trigger fire alarms.
Did your socks trigger a fire alarm?
Did your socks trigger this podcast? 'Cause that's how we met.
That's what it is. Dave has just orchestrated like himself into everybody's lives. Like he spotted me at school.
Yeah.
No, Steph, that sounds wrong.
Oh yeah. Like,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. Then he just
Work.
set fire alarms off until the lady with no socks came out across the country. I love it.
He really is like Nick Fury.
Next week, Mikey's not joining us.
No.
Oh, because he's got exciting
Got
things
better
to
places
do.
to be.
Why aren't you
Yeah,
joining us,
well.
Mike?
You're not supposed to agree, Mike.
Yeah, you are,
Better
Mike.
places to be. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah, you
To
are,
be
Mike.
honest-
Post your wins.
So- I just want to get off the stream as quick as possible. I'm a bit scared, to be honest, lads.
Yeah,
It's- It's stories next week.
oh,
Is it?
fuck.
Who's got a story?
Yeah.
I might. Oh yeah, I have.
When Steph does that face, you know she's got a story. Is there?
I've got the story of Blackpool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
want to
Paul
hear
told
that.
me not to tell you.
Yeah, but like, don't say keep it for the
I
podcast.
have a prop.
Oh my god, that's exciting.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you're not going to see
Okay.
it, Mike, unless you watch
Yeah,
it on the
yeah,
stream
I'll-
after the event.
I might go incognito
Who's he?
in the chat.
Guy incognito.
My name is Esteban, not Hero.
If you do set up a sock puppet account, Mikey, and join us next week, make sure you follow us.
Will do.
Thank you everyone for joining us. It was my birthday.
Yay! Everyone say happy birthday to Dave Pitt.
Happy birthday, Dave.
David. Thanks.
And I'm
So
now
clever and so unique.
I'm now going to go to bed because I'm exhausted. So
Bye. Night.
I will see you. Say goodbye to everyone. Bye everyone.
Goodbye
Bye
to
to everyone.
Bye.